guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Bicester. Now you joined me here for a BMW Drive event where they've got a whole host of different cars here, ranging from the heritage fleet to new cars, including this, which you see behind me. Now this, as you can probably tell, is the all-new M3 competition. It's a pre-production prototype at this stage, with custom cars and press cars probably likely in the early stages of 2021. But this is a great chance to take a look around and give you some first impressions. I hope you can hear me with the face mask, because in line with regulations we have to just all wear them within the bunker. But I wanted to take you around, take you for a look at all the changes, the updates, hopefully hear the car even, and just see what it's like without seeing it online and in pictures, and make a genuine impression for myself in the flesh. So let's take a look at the car. So my first time seeing this controversial car in the flesh. Obviously what made it controversial in the first place, those kidney grills. When this car released, the internet seemed to go into meltdown, with half the people saying they loved it, half saying they hated it. And to be honest, it's all that people spoke about with this car, which is a shame, because looking at the whole package, there is a lot more to this car than just some black grills at the front. First impressions as well, I just want to give it, seeing as it's my first time seeing this thing in the flesh. It's a lot better looking than the pictures would suggest. And when you look at what BMW have done to the rest of the car as a design package, it's impressive and it does look very good. So I'm going to kind of divert away from that. Let's not even talk about it. We'll look at all the other features and factors on this car that make it such an impressive car. So let's walk around and see what's new on the M3 Comp. I thought I'd come around to the rear to, one, divert attention away from that front end, and also show a more aesthetic sort of section. I think this is personally the best angle for this car. From this sort of three-quarter angle, you just see how squat it is, how thick the sort of rear arches have been flared, and it's just a nice overall standard BMW design. You got massive exhausts, carbon diffuser, carbon rear lit, and honestly, with this paint, it really does pop, especially with the lighting they put up here. Rear wheels 20-inch, front wheels 19-inch. You've got this sort of nice similar competition style snowflake design that the other ones had, which suits the car very well. But just to talk about the stats of it as well, of course underneath powering it is a 3-litre straight 6 from other M variants, capable of 470 horsepower in the standard M3, and then this not so standard competition is upped to just over 500 with 503 in total. So it's got enough power, and with the change that they've actually made into the drivetrain, it will propel it from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. 0 to 60 is done in that speed by having a new change, which is an optional extra to have variable four-wheel drive systems in this, which is again something new to the M3 Comp with this generation. Similar to the M5, you can kind of vary the bias from either 100% rearwards to having some support from the front wheels as well, but either way it allows you to carry the power a bit easier and makes it a bit nicer when the weather is a bit more iffy. You have that safety net knowing that it's there. Now, I don't want the video to be too technical with talking about facts and stats on this car. There have been launch videos already, but this is more just a first impressions. Seeing it in the flesh, I wanted to kind of convey what it's like in person. And with this spec, obviously it's not to everyone's taste, but the green metallic paint really does shine in this light. It looks very good, especially then you can see the contrasting carbon there at the front as well with this sort of reworked design. The front bonnet is also looking a lot beefier with these indents here, sort of follows in with the badge that you can see in the centre. Looks quite good. I won't pan any lower. On the higher sections you've got a carbon fibre roof as standard, and then on the interior, this is one of my favourite things, these buckets. I mean, the contrast between the white and the black looks so good, and then if you come round, carbon back seats as well. These look so good. Carbon dash, carbon driver zone. it's a very nice place to be. And obviously some people have negative things to say about interior progression on these M cars. They seem to always stay the same, but it looks modern. I'm not sure what it'll be like to use, but can't go into it because COVID. So that's it. That's my first look at the M3 competition. My first impressions, obviously I said it at the beginning, the grille seems to be the main talking point, but having walked around it and spent a bit more time here now in the flesh, once you get past that, you can see it's a very nicely designed car. There are some really nice features, and I think being a standard M car, it's a driver focused machine. So when people start driving it, start testing it, I'm sure journalists will be singing its praises, but until then it's static, and so everyone's just going to be talking about the looks, as I am in this video, so I can't really complain. It is cool from certain angles, it divides opinions from others, but that's what a good car should do, to be honest. It shouldn't be standard, otherwise you wouldn't really want it. You want it to be a bit unique, and this definitely is. So if you like that, then this is the car for you. If not, don't buy one. It's pretty simple, but yeah, I like it. I'm sure it'll be everywhere on the roads in no time, and then people can make decisions for themselves. But I can't drive it, can't look into it anymore. At this event though, there are 4 series on display, so I might grab one of those now, and just to get a feel for the interface, the car itself, and take it out on the road. Might just add that into the video, so I'll see what we can do about that now. So quick transition, and you now join me out in the countryside here experiencing this. So BMW UK kind of gave me the keys to the 420i that you see behind me. Yes, it's no M car, but it gives me an idea, a little flavour of what the car is like in this generational form. So the interior, things, the driver features, it's just nice to try it, see what it's actually like, and just drive a nice car. Just going to select sport mode, at least have some sort of sporty feel to the car. Right. So the cool thing is with these events, BMW have actually kind of programmed in, they've programmed in routes for people to take. So not familiar with the area, it actually takes you on a little tour, some nice roads to experience the cars properly and see what they're like. Obviously this is not the M3, I'm not trying to make it out as if I'm test driving anything remotely like it, but it is the 4 Series, the same shape, same front end, unique kidney grille setup. So thought I'd end the video here because it gives me a chance to get behind the cockpit, the view that people will see, the nice heads-up display, this modern screen setup, heated steering wheel, charging phone wirelessly. I know it's all standard to these modern cars, but it's just such a nice place to be. I can imagine this covered in a lot more carbon with a louder exhaust behind you and more power heading to the rear wheels will be a very exciting place to be. So I'm going to end the video here, guys, but let me know in the comments section below what you think of this new generation of M car. Let's start a conversation, start an argument, and see what people say, because it's always interesting. It's never going to have a right or wrong answer, but it's nice to see that there's some variety in the automotive world, and I'm interested to see what people do with it with their own personal cars. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Ruined it.